So I think we're going to try and unlock Tainted Forgotten. Oh, I haven't even finished his posting. What have I not done with him? Well, the new stuff, obviously, and Mega Saiyan. Oof. Also, this is probably the biggest win streak I'll ever have in Repentance, so enjoy it while it lasts, because I'm not good with this character. Also, my right wrist, which is the one I use to fire with, is still sore, so if I occasionally stop and don't move, it's because I'm stretching it. I don't know why it started hurting, but it has. Okay, so that's the button for him. I don't remember him starting with only 1 HP on the ghost character. Great start. My right hand may resent me playing second fiddle, but it's the one that gets to dictate shooting. In this game anyway. In most games it's my mouse hand. Even though it is I don't think this does anything for the Bone Lord, unfortunately. Well, it gives him a cool headband. Also, for CR's Twitter, The Binding of Isaac, we've got ourselves a skeleton. I don't know if he's done that already or not. It's very, very successful Twitter, if you aren't aware. It's got like 7,000 followers. People love those gimmick Twitter accounts. This is a very good shop, but the first floor is often a very good shop, I think on purpose to like give you the middle finger, essentially. That could be a secret room. I'm willing to risk it. Well, there goes my idea. Don't take my bone heart. Didn't this guy used to start with 3 bone hearts? Am I imagining it? I swear, I thought he started with 3 and the ghost started with 2. Killed his own fly. Murderer. Oh, gonna need you to move off of that. Thank you. No. Now, wasn't there an old thing with this where you could steal a deal with the devil as the ghost that would normally kill you, as long as you switched back to him fast enough, it didn't kill him? Do you think that's still a thing? And we are going true ending. You got an achievement for painting your mech. What was it called? I want to know if it's still a thing. Yeah, I do. Because I want to do it and it'd suck to lose the streak to something that used to work and didn't now. It does, okay. But honestly, this run ain't all that. So it's not something I'm attached to particularly right now. It's supposed to be a glitch, but they kept it in. Okay. You mean something good was a glitch? That does not surprise me in the slightest. But it says it can soft lock the game. Oh wait, no, if you do it the other way around, it's potentially soft locking, okay. Enemies that hop at you are the biggest threat. The surfing spiders, particularly. Okay, well, there we go, that's... Well, hang on, if I'm going to steal a deal with the devil, though, I don't want to take them yet. Yeah, just walk into him. It should work like the Casey. I know if you charge it up, you throw it like a boomerang. but it should work like the Casey from Gungeon, where if you charge it up, you just send an enemy. That's for him. Oh no, it applied to both. Oh wow. Did that deal stay open? I won't bother. No. Oh, if we somehow get a Joker, also I've just made the Forgotten look adorable. If we find a Joker card, I could take the other guppy item as well. Haha, he fart. Stop coming at me in a weird angle, I can't judge how to hit you. Red poop on the first floor. Is that? Magnetizing. Magnetizing tears is good. Magnetizing the black magnet one is terrible. This one is not so bad because it pulls enemies together. It can still sometimes be a little iffy with how it does it though. Does this character get free? Well, it would help if I pressed the button. I pressed the button for Dark Arts there. On the way in, I don't think he would have been damaged. But yeah, on the way out, yes. Take a chance on a sack. Eh. Not an amazing first floor. Also very slow. Or was that the second floor? That was the first. No, that was the first floor was the burning basement, of course. That's not so bad then. Oh look. Ooh. It's not a bad haul. He's magnetized, nothing will stop him. He's one step closer to becoming Magneto. I want you to die at a range because I don't want to try and come in there swinging at you. They offered the one thing I couldn't resist, money. Smack. Magic Mush again? No, but still good. Not amazing, but that's for free. Because I didn't even put a bomb down. Also good. And we'll leave that in the boss fight to have our cracked key waiting for us on Caves 2. No, Caves 1. We're mixing it up. Well, I guess I could leave it on Caves 2, but no. It gives us an opportunity to leave another one.
Did you see that, Zack?
I'm playing as the Forgotten to try and unlock Tainted Forgotten. Thank you, Beak2's Ragnarok, for 33 months with Twitch Prime. Welcome back. Thank you for remembering to use it. Hope everyone who's in Europe is enjoying the new sub prices. I haven't looked at how it's affected my bottom line yet. Oh, well, magnetizing sometimes doesn't work. Wait, I need this bone heart. No! I'm gonna need one of those hearts back. Son of a bitch. I pressed the wrong button again. Yeah, come kill me now, you assholes. Well, he did, huh? Bitch. We need an item that ups our... Oh. I can't switch to the other one, he's only got half a heart. Nice. I remember now why I don't like this character. Well, at least we maintained the hearts. We still have the item room, yeah. We'll do the boss while we're here though. Or attempt, we should say. Leave the trinket on the floor. In fact, do... There we are. I actually forgot that in pressing the button to drop the trinket I would switch character. No. Oh, we got our bone heart back. No stats though. Yes, I get less from every sub now because the price being paid is lower, yes. Their thinking is it will incentivize more people, but that's only going to like help people who actually have large or growing viewership by attracting more people. But I am all for things being cheaper, so I'm not opposed to it. No keys. Ah. Oh, maybe secret room? Nice. Sci-fly, that is really, really good. Although maybe not if I'm in point blank range in enemies' faces, but still. On one hand cheaper, but the other hand cheaper, yeah. Exactly. I mean, Twitch Prime stays the same, because you just get that for having an Amazon Prime. But they still haven't set that so it all renews, unfortunately. I get why they don't, obviously. Okay, Sci-Fly even at point blank range is really good. Like, it is doing work. It takes out his bullets very, very quickly if you aren't aware what it does. Doesn't help against physical damage. Why didn't you stay magnetized? It was still magnetized though, the enemy. Well, there's another trinket we can leave behind, just so we have two. Oh, there was an enemy right in front of me, I didn't see it. Because I couldn't. Is that the champion that explodes? Yes. I'll see you later, Nightbringer. Hey, we finally got more health for the soul. Again, that should be fine. Doesn't really do much. Yeah, we can swing a little bit faster. What we need is a damage up because it makes the bone get bigger, and that's funny. And also just so we like kill faster. That would be nice. It's a mimic. I noticed it the last second. I don't know what that is. Member card exclusive access. Oh! That's really expensive though. Lusty Blood I would love to have, but I can't unfortunately. How did I unlock that member card? Is that a repentance thing or a other thing? Also, we're actually kind of close to affording Lusty Blood. So actually... Yoink. Yes, I believe I will. We look like the skeleton of someone who played, like, band for the military in life. Want to know how I unlocked it? Yes, because I don't remember. Ugh. Hello, Polyemi. Oh, someone who got one of your gifted subs was in here yesterday and they thanked you for it. Okay, Lusty Blood has made him powerful. Spend a shit ton of cash in a single shop. Alright, so who knows when I did that, basically. Not a repentance item then, I presume. Explosivo with the bone seems like a really stupid idea, let's do it. I think I might just lose now, incidentally. Oh wait, no, you send them flying, okay. I see, that's how it balances it. So I actually have just created the Casey then. Yes, I believe I will. Yoink. There goes that bone heart again. Apparently I'm not allowed to have more than 3 hearts as this guy. Sci-Fly, you've disappointed me. No more hearts. Oh no. Actually, we have some health to burn with this guy, why not? Now I'm a dead Piper ghost. Get him, Explosivo! Yeah, I think using this form for this guy was definitely the better choice. It is a new item? I don't remember spending a crap ton in a repentance shop yet. I mean, Book of Belial is fine. It would be what? Oh, the Spirit Hearts again. No, I don't think we will. I could have left that trinket there, but it's fine. There's other item rooms. So we need to find a teleport on the next floor, so we should save bombs. Wasn't quite sure what was going to happen there, given that he was magnetized. Didn't think I could get you over the rock, could you? Or did you? Okay, don't go near the explosivo shots when they're about to explode, or you will also explode. I didn't say yeet, did I? I said send them when I was talking about smacking them a mile. He jumped out of the explosivo shot. What do you mean you don't mean literally? Oh, I can just punch those open, huh? Yeah, so you're saying I metaphorically said yeet, which means I didn't do it. I sense another magic mosh. I didn't say specifically in here. Nice. I got Magic Mush on the last run. Wait, were you not here for that? I called it. I called that I was going to get it and I got it. I should probably be shooting these. Save me. Half heart. Boom. Great. Oh wait, that's appearing on every floor now? Okay, if that's not a greed, then that's great. I don't know whose soul that is on the right. It's not... Is that Azazel's? No, I don't think that's Azazel's. Soul of Judas right behind you. I don't know, well, all the soul items I've seen so far are pretty good. Well, the Apollyon one's kind of like, eh. The Azazel one is fantastic. Sci-Fly, where are you at? Oh, it just gives you the thingy, dark rights. That one is kind of meh. To your size, did that make my bone larger? I don't think it did. So, Guppy's Paw doesn't do anything for us, but that's 2 out of 3. Which is why I took it, if you aren't aware. I'm actually not sure what happens if you try and use Guppy's Paw as this guy. It might take a bone heart and convert it to hearts for the other guy. We look like we've just had like a skull wash. So the skull is extra shiny. Oh, hello. Yeah, shiny and chrome. Ooh, I'll be taking that soon. Not now, but soon. Why not now? I feel like I can swing it a little. Oh, son of a bitch. They just suicide into you. Wheel of Fortune. At least we got it back. I shouldn't have taken that Eternal Heart until we're done. Especially with a room like this. Did you see that tentacle? Yeah, just pop up on him, that's fair.
Pheromones.
Well, it's better than an item I can't use, so... We shall take the Zarya ult and we shall leave. And on the next floor... Actually, I'll leave the trinket in the boss room so we have another backup. And then we need to find the teleport on the next floor. What do you want us to switch to after this chat? Well, you know the things we've been playing. What do you fancy seeing more of? I'm talking about multiplayer games. Well, cooperative, but... I also just went the wrong way to get to the bloody... As far as I'm aware, they all become cracked key, because cracked keys are one-time use, yeah. Because there is an item in the game called Red Key, which is a 4 charge, which does the same thing. Play Isaac multiplayer. Do you have any idea how bad remote play is for Valinor in general, let alone a game where you have to constantly be dodging bullets? No, in Repentance they added full co-op. They wouldn't be a baby. You play as a character of your choice. They just didn't add the ability to do the co-op. You still have... I didn't leave the bloody trinket. No, it doesn't matter. I left one earlier. I could leave it here if I remember as well, I suppose. Like, why go to the trouble of making it so that the character is a proper character, but not going to the trouble of making, like, working multiplayer you still have to use remote play? I guess I know the answer, we all know the answer, but I still have to ask. You're blowing yourself up, you dummy. We could play more Resident Evil 3, the board game, and Tabletop Simulator, but that would scare everyone off because it's nerd games. And we usually hide nerd games at the end of the week when all the normies are out partying. And not masking up. No, I hope not. Mask up, still. If you must party. I like being a nerd. I got a nice comment on... Someone sent me a DM on Twitter. Well, they wanted some information like what camera do I use for filming stuff for my tabletop channel, and I answered, and we chatted a little, and he said, oh, I actually found your videos because of the contrast paint videos you did on how to paint miniatures with contrast paint. And they'd suffered an arm injury, so they couldn't paint anymore, and they thought their painting days were over. But through my videos, they discovered that contrast paints were a thing, which you don't really need a steady hand for or anything like that, so I got them back painting again. I thought that was very nice. Found out why you hadn't got a message about the second dose of your vaccine. They typoed your number. Nice. And for anyone who's curious, I film my videos on a Canon EX40. I used to use a Sony 5100. So it's no... Like, it's weird. A lot of tabletop channels like to hide what equipment they use, and I have no idea why, but they do. Because when I was looking for a new camera, I struggled to try and find what other people were using.
the sun.
I really should have held on to that, but I was annoyed that it didn't help me on this floor. So this is the mom fight, but we can't go in yet because I need to find the teleport. I also don't think I've had the item room on this floor. I have to remember that we just got squeezy randomly. Honestly, to a certain extent, they probably are trying to protect themselves from like people being able to do what they also do. So I don't agree with. Yeah, they're anti-competition. This doesn't help us right now, but will in general. Eh. Do I have enough to get us to 69? I do, and it gave me a luck up. Double win. I don't even know what you are. Rip-off greed feels greedy. Wait, I remember asking before what this did, but I don't remember what the answer was. Oh, it guarantees that you don't get greed in the shop, right? That's what it was? Which is too late to be useful. Look away, children. It's flashing a lot. Something good. That's okay. And there's a tinted rock, which will give me small rock. I was close. And by close I mean not at all. Was I missing? Oh no, it was Mega Satan I was missing with this guy. Yeah, I think we were talking, like, if you spend a lot of money in one shop you unlock an item I actually got earlier. We're still looking for the bloody skull that has the teleport in it. Which is not in here. And that's where the boss is. I'm tutting a lot. Incidentally, I don't think it's an endearing character flaw that I tut a lot. Because you know who else tuts a lot? Damian Wayne. I don't like it. At all. I'm playing as normal, forgotten to unlock the tainted one, yeah. Or to attempt to. I did hear that, yeah. Apparently, I'm not up to date on new Batman comics. I'm very familiar with the 90s and 2000s. But apparently, no, not gay. They made him bisexual. Because last I heard, because I bought the 1000th issue of Batman, he was dating Spoiler, I think. Hearing about that, I was largely indifferent, which is, I was trying to work out why am I indifferent towards that, and yet when they randomly made Tracer gay, it made me annoyed. Because in both cases, it's just like to do a tick box. And I think it's because comic books have to have interpersonal stuff as part of their whole shtick, if they're not Japanese. Where in Japan, all the mangas are just like the power of friendship. But American comics need that interpersonal stuff to be interesting. Whereas a competitive hero-based shooter doesn't. So that's basically the only opinion I have on it. Which is to say, not much. But something as soulless as, like, Blizzard throwing a dart at a board is definitely worse. Where is the goddamn skull with the teleport? Have I passed it like 4 times? It's here. Okay, I did. Wait, use this then. Now I need to remember where the boss is. Son of a bitch! There's still a room I hadn't done. Thank you, Sci-Fly. What is that? Danger charge. I guess we'll try it. I have one word for you. Actually, it might be two words. I'm not sure, X-Bone Jug. Menage a trois. I'm pretty sure that might be three words, actually. No, I don't want to know what it does. It's fine. I'm going to be dropping it in the boss room anyway. Unless it's broken and will instantly crash my game in some fashion, then you can tell me. Oh, she's immune. She's immune to the powers of gravity. Why are my tears doing that? Oh, right, where her foot was left behind a gravity well. Neat. Can't see it. So it doesn't matter what we take here because we're about to lose it anyway. I didn't leave the hairbin. It's okay, we left one on Caves 1 or whatever. We're talking about Joker and Batman has been canon for years. Joker is in love with Batman. He knows it, they know it, everybody knows it. It is not reciprocated though. Small rock? We're actually at full health with both characters, for those who don't know how this character works. The wafer would be excellent for this character, but sadly not. Although we got it on the last run, and runs kind of match up when they're recorded at the same time. So there's a non-zero chance. You wouldn't want to be in a relationship with Batman anyway, always lovers die. I'm going back for the HP because every heart matters. I know it's annoying, but gotta be done. Because I don't just want to unlock Tainted Forgotten, I want to kill the beast. Oh, how the hell is that going to work changing forms on that? Oh. Hang on. There we go. Okay, that worked. That was very satisfying. Okay. Oh no, we got large. Our bone technically did also get larger though. I am the Bone King now. Peons. Your bones are smaller than mine. That does nothing for us. Yeah, I have a mod that, well, I haven't been using it, but I have downloaded one mod that gives you the Steam sale in Grittier mode. What the hell is all this? I think that gives you, Holy Mantle once per floor. This, I want this, because I know what that is. Also, it turns out you can get, like, angel items with this item, so that's a really, really good item. The gold credit card or whatever it was. Because this is the one that gives you the prism. Oh, it does nothing with the bone. Oh, unless What the? It literally does nothing with the bone. It stops it. So you'd have to be the ghost. That sucks. Oh well. Lesson learned. I didn't know it did that. I honestly thought it'd send out like a multicolored bone on the other side. I'll still be using the other half of him, so it's not like it's done nothing. I was curious how they would follow me if I switched out. And the answer is not very well. It's gotta be down here. I'm gonna guess down again. I'm wrong. Oh, wait, there was multicolored shots there from something. I didn't change form. That was also very satisfying. I was just looking at what was at the top of the room and it turns out it was nothing. That'll just fill the heart, right? Okay. I should have saved it because the boss here might be annoying. Oh, the explosivo shot, yeah. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Dad's note. It's not a boss. What did you do with the boss? I spent it!
Spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
What do you mean it's gone? How can you have spent our savings?
Yeah. That's the hug corner. It looked like the sci-fi deflected shot also affected it, the prism. So it was Caves 1 I think I left the trinket in. I really hope I'm not forgetting and I actually did leave a trinket after forgetting to do it again a few times. It was Cave 1, okay. Absolutely take that instead. Got a ridiculous amount of cash on this, so Caves 1. Yeah, it would be in the boss room, so we're not going to miss it.
Destructive and disturbed, just like his father. Look at who he has to look up to. You're drunk again, aren't you?
Shut up, Mac. Shut up. You just keep pushing me like this. I'm leaving.
Good, leave. We'll be fine without you. Abandon us like you've abandoned yourself.
Oh, you have to press the buttons. I accidentally just... Oh, that's fine, we can't use it anyway. I keep on wanting to Dark Arts. I should never play a character with a gimmick after playing Dark Judas. Although we do look badass. Oh yeah, that reminds me of a small update on my niece. She has decided that night times are for being awake and daytime is for sleeping. That's just the way the world is now. Relatable. Let's just throw that over there real quick. Uh-oh. Thank you, Flight.
You need to repent. You need to confess your
Okay, this is
sins
very
and
important.
become
Never
saved.
press Q
Let his
or
light
E. No,
inside
never press Q
you
or E.
cleanse
Control
your
is fine.
soul.
Never press Q or E.
You are taking this too far. Did you hear it?
I know that means I'm not putting down bombs, but I can't accidentally use crack key.
Come, stay with us, Isaac.
Control only. And spacebar. Spacebar is fine too. Okay, it's fine. Control, control, control. No spacebar. Well, spacebar is fine too. Just no Q and E, just control. Yes, that is actually very true, yeah. I'll press E once just because it's a tinted rock. Why won't you die? That was a very colourful explosion, I like that. That's a mimic. Smack it. Smack it. Well, if I lose a bone heart, there's one sitting there now. I don't know what that meme is that you're talking about, Honor. Damn, wrong way. Oh, you can still jump, huh? How dare you make me risk pressing control? So many large rooms. Low-key item of the run is definitely the piercing shots we picked up right at the start of the run, because it's make the ghost very easy to play as. Guppy? Oh well. One day I'll become Guppy outside of Greed Mode and Repentance. One day.
Your son needs you.
Oh.
I'm doing more harm than good. I just can't do this anymore. I'm sorry.
Hello Halo, thank you for 31 months with a tier 1 sub. You're here to make quick, questionable financial decisions and chew gum and you're all out of gum. These two things may be related. For the cost of one Twitch sub, you can buy many gum. Explain how. No. We have unlocked a pile of bones. Oh no! Oh, we also unlocked a challenge. The Fettered, he is called. Bottled pills, give me HP up. Or, you know, just make me larger, why not? Whatever. I think using the ghost form is probably going to be better. Except when he does the wing attack. Oh no, it's a terrible idea. It's so hard to dodge. But he's dying so quickly. I thought if I changed fast enough it wouldn't hit me. I was incorrect. Really? Oh yeah, I have bombs. If you keep spamming this attack, we're gonna have a problem because I'm not fast enough to dodge it. Oh, actually, if I do a tighter turn, I am. With Sci-Fly taking out most of the knives close to me, or feathers, whatever. Can you get on the map so I can actually hit you? Thanks. I've liked. I want to at least live to the beast fight because I want to see what it does. There she can. Alright, well let's see what happens. I had 4 bone hearts and 3 health on the ghost, I think. I gave the ghost health, I think. Oh, that's not good. That's gonna hurt. I missed the last time we were at this fight where I just absolutely destroyed it. We have Explosivo again, so it's not 100% different. Wait, will the bone block all the shots? With Sci-Fly picking up the... Oh, that's really good. Murmur Spew. Blah, 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 blah. Oh no, it's moving the... Wait, can I move him? I can sort of... Oh, I can move him. Okay, that's interesting. I have some agency over him. Oh, I'm sure that's operating as intended. Why are you so light once you lose your head? I guess they had to make it so you can move the skeleton if you didn't have any health left on the... Oh, I don't need that. If you didn't have any health left on the skeleton. He moves real slow though. Brrr. No hugs. No hugs. I'm too slow. Which part are you umming at? Because there's a lot of stuff that could be in reference to. Yeah, make drugs, not hugs. Wait, the other way around. Come on, Explosivo, I need you to proc a few more times. There's your chance right there. That was a good one. that was the freebie. I got him, I think. Okay, the camera's moving at normal speed despite me dragging the skeleton along. That's maybe trickier. Oh wait, no, Sci-Fi's getting rid of most of it. Excellent. Oop. This way, skeleton. This way. This way. Oh. This way, skeleton. I think I've got him in basically the exact right place to go up and down quite quickly. You could say I know how to work a bone. Also, I win. Does anyone want me to let the sad ending play, or have we all seen it at this point?
The sky above cracked open, and a white beam of light reached down into the earth, smiting the mother of harlots asunder, and setting the blood lake to a boil. As the beast descended down into the lake of fire, Isaac ascended towards the crack in the sky, and as he flew,
Seen it. You know, I'm going to let it play. That'll give me a chance to think about what the hell we're switching to. Enjoy.
Mother mourning the loss of her son. He saw his father leaving them without turning to say goodbye. He saw his mother sleeping and his father taking money from her purse. He heard the late night fights they had that kept him up at night, and the guilt he felt for what he believed he was causing. He felt the pain in his stomach during those sleepless nights, and saw his shadow in the closet waiting for him. As he rose, he felt his fears drop from his body, his shame, his worry pulled from his being. As he became lighter, his ascent became faster. He saw his one true companion alive and well. He saw his mother and father together again, holding each other. He felt his mother kissing him on the head after he had said his prayers, and the comfort in knowing someone was watching over him. He saw his own birth, and the faces of his parents filled with joy and optimism. And then he saw nothing. Are you sure this is how you want this story to end, Isaac? You're the one writing it. It doesn't have to end this way. Here, how about we tell it a different way? Maybe a happy ending?
Okay, Daddy.
Good. Are you getting sleepy yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so Isaac and his parents lived in a small house on the top of a hill.
Jesus loves you, etc. This incredibly freaky end music. Spirit Shackles has appeared in the basement.